Welcome to Call of Plastic, your destination for toy reviews. So before you buy, like and subscribe. I'm your host, Bill Greenwater. In this episode, we'll recon the 100-piece Fun Bucket military playset. This highly detailed set features modern American military personnel and vehicles. Some of you may notice that this set is identical to ones labeled Maxx Action Battlegroup or Elite Force Battlegroup. All are distributed by Sunny Days Entertainment of good old Simpsonville, South Carolina. And being from South Carolina myself, I want to give a special shout out to Sunny Days as they make some great toys, some of which we'll review in the future. Alright, let's recon. One of the things I really appreciate is that the lid of the bucket serves a dual functionality as a carrying handle or a prop in which soldiers can take up fighting positions in, or one can pretend the pit is a vat of acid. Watch your step, people. Dump it real good. Other props include 2 sandbag emplacements with dual battlements in the corners, 3 interchangeable wall pieces, 2 flag poles and bases to boot, and a total of 6 barbed wire fences. Non-permissive barbed wire fencing is comprised of a soft plastic but remains standing, and each one is bristling with barbed points at exact intervals. Next up are the sandbag emplacements with 2 battlements in the corners. The plastic of these props are sturdier and will not bend so easily. One important note is that the guns of the crouched figures will clear the battlements, so there should be no frustration with soldiers tipping over via their own gun barrels. These minor details go a long way when it's time to fight. Then we have the 3-piece modular wall with minor details in the brick face. These pieces can easily be snapped together and arranged in different ways. As you can see here, you can adjust the wall pieces to make different angles. Just in case you're wondering, the back is hollowed out, but you can see that this is a nice shiny plastic. As with the sandbag emplacements, the weapons of the standing figures such as the rifleman and AT specialists clear the wall, and watch out for the porthole at the bottom, as a sniper can take up an advantageous position, one that will need to be accounted for. Now the flag pieces are rather typical but are rigid and stand well. The stickers feature Elite Force in bold metal lettering. They aren't quite an exact match to the mold, so we placed them the best we could. Both teams boast an M1 Abrams tank, and while small to scale in comparison with the soldiers, they are nicely detailed. The turrets smoothly move a full 360 degrees. And it appears as though they are specifically designed to detach and reattach. Not much to see on the bottom. Whoa, helicopter spotted! This appears to be a variant of the famed Sikorsky Little Bird. One can appreciate the inset of glass and the texture of the riveting. Optics and sensors adorn its nose and brow. Towards the tail boom are what appears to be either rocket pods or perhaps an engine booster. When the light hits the model at the right point, you can almost see a type of sparkly effect. Very nice. The main rotor blade spins fast and easy at almost any angle. And we'll see if the tail rotor spins. It does not. That is stationary. Overall, a very, very nice looking model. Close air support coming in, danger close. Looks like they chose an F-16 as the base of their model. It is made of the same color as the helicopter and boasts 2 Sidewinder missiles at the end of its wings. Once again, the top is impressively detailed with various panels making up the airframe, although the bottom isn't too fancy. And now, on to the Army men. There's a total of 10 different stances. What caught my eye with this set was the attention given to the gear of the models. They possess plate carriers, chest rigs with magazine pouches, camelbacks for water on their backs, and gun belts that you can imagine would hold some sort of mission essential items. You will even notice knee pads and thigh pouches. The guns themselves feature what look like an ACOG optic and a forward grip. The anti-tank specialists are positioned in such a way that you can tell they're holding a heavier weapon. The crouched figures appear to be holding a squad automatic weapon or a SAW 249 with a bipod attached. And the attention to detail was not left out for the prone units. And while we refer to these guys as Army men, I will say that these guys remind me of Marines. specifically the mid-2000s to 2010s, whereas they featured full-length M16s with ACOGs. Even the magazine of the rifle itself is detailed. The mortarman is clearly holding a mortar, and he's about to put it in a tube. So it looks like the radio guy just called in coordinates, so he's ready to go. Again, highly detailed, very impressive set. Going to the prone unit, it's nice to see that the forward grip is being used, and the details are throughout the front, the back, the bottom. Very, very nice. So each unit is just highly detailed, and I'm very impressed. I hope they always continue this set. And again, full disclosure, I am not sponsored by Sunny Days. I'm just very impressed with what they've put out, and I really appreciate the level of detail put into these units. 4 appears to be the magic number. There are exactly 4 units per stance on the green team side. The tan side is almost 4, but your crawlers and mortarmen have 1 additional unit. The pistol-wielding officers have 1 less for a total of 3 officers. All in all, this is a nice dispersion of stances. Once again, this has been the Fun Bucket Military Playset. I hope this helped you reach a decision, and if you choose to buy this, there is a link to the Amazon store page in the description. I'm Bill Greenwater, and we hope to see you again soon on Call of Plastic.